Hello and welcome back to my channel and to another week of family dinner ideas. If you're new here, my name is Vicky and I do loads and loads of food content on this channel. Just go and have a little look around, and if you like what you see, make sure you subscribe. In this week's video, we've actually been away for my husband's birthday, so I'm going to pop a little bit of that in as well, like what we ate. And at the end of the video, I'm also going to pop in a little tour of where we went because it was a really nice little place. And I know a lot of you always ask to see where we've been and what we've been up to, so I'm going to pop some of that footage in at the end, and I'm going to take you through what I've been making for the family this last week or so. So this section of the video is very kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. I absolutely love HelloFresh, and you may have seen me mention them quite a few times before. If you're not familiar with what it is, it's basically an online meal subscription service, so you can get fresh ingredients delivered straight to your door. It's so simple to use. You just go onto the app and you can pick out whatever meals you'd like to make. It all gets sent direct to your door. I've got the box here actually. Comes in a box like this. Everything inside is perfectly portioned for the meals that you've requested. You get recipe cards which are so clear and easy to understand. They're just step-by-step instructions. Inside the box you'll get bags like this which will contain your ingredients, and the numbers on the bags even correspond to the recipe card, so you can just grab whichever bag it is for the recipe you're making. They make it so simple, and to be honest, obviously this is a food channel and I do love cooking. I don't always love the planning, the prepping, the shopping, and just that side of things. The kids go back to school in September every single year, but for me it's like a bit like Christmas. It just seems to sneak up on me and then like smack me round the face. All of a sudden I'm running here, there and everywhere for last minute bits. Told them to sort out PE kits. Anyone else's children do this? Do your shoes fit? Do your PE shoes fit? Do your football boots fit? Yes, they're all fine. Comes like the day before they're due to go back to school. Oh mum, they don't fit. So I have been run ragged, what with that and trying to prepare for our weekend away and my husband's birthday. So to be able to go onto an app and just look through a load of meals and think, oh, I fancy that, I fancy that, I fancy that. Just add them to your order. You can decide how many people you want it for. You can decide when you want it to come. You can pause your subscription as well. So if you're really having a manic time like I am at the moment, you can just keep it going. And if you're going away or something and you don't need it, you can just pause it or cancel it. There's no obligation. This month especially, it has saved me so much time, and it's meant that I can focus on getting the kids back to school. And when they come home, I can spend more time with them chatting about how their day's been, rather than being out at the supermarket and running around like a headless chicken, even though I feel like I've been doing that anyway. My absolute favourite meal from this box is the duck. I've never cooked duck before. It's a cooking channel, but no, I've never cooked duck. And this was so simple. We are huge street food fans. There is nothing we love more than going out and stopping at like different little vans and picking up little bits and bobs of each one. So the duck loaded fries were just amazing. And now I'm definitely ordering that one again. It even went down really well with the boys. Spicy radishes on it. It was just so good. It tasted like something from a restaurant. It didn't take hardly any time to prepare, and we got to sit outside and enjoy it, which is also really nice. I got a salmon dish for me and Steve. Sometimes it's really nice to treat yourself. Salmon's amazing. The chicken and honey bacon burgers. I've got 3 boys, 12, 15 and 17, and these were the perfect things for them. They absolutely loved it. Anything burger they like, but the honey bacon, they were like, what have you done to this, mum? It tastes absolutely amazing. And the other reason I love HelloFresh is because if I do try and make a recipe, I always find that I'm halfway through and I've forgotten something or I've run out. Whereas with HelloFresh, it's all there, portioned out, and you just don't even have to get out your scales or anything. It's so easy, it saves time, and it gives you a little bit more time back to do those other things that are more important than prepping and shopping and all that. So I have got you guys the best discount code. So even if you just want to give this a try and you think, oh, I really fancy it, but I'm not sure, there is an exclusive code, and I'll pop it up on the screen. It's 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 2 months. So it is too good not to sign up and just use the code. So the code will be up on the screen. It will also be linked in the description box, but it is Foulger60. And this code is valid until October the 3rd. So make sure you head on over there soon and get using it, because 60% off is just too good to pass up. It's better than half price. And like I said, there's no obligation. You can pause your subscription, you can cancel it. You're not tied into anything, and you can just tailor it to yourself. Whatever kind of things you feel like, you will find it on the app. So I love it. I'm going to continue using it. It just comes in handy on those times when you just need a little bit of a break. And for everyone who is getting their kids back into school, well done. We we did it, or if they're going soon, then keep going, they'll get there. And then it all comes helping with the homework and the losing of the PE kit, and anyway, I love it really. So thank you to HelloFresh for again sponsoring this section of the video. Please go and check out my link in the description box. Bag yourself a really good bargain, because you know me, I love a bargain. And let's go and have a look at some of my other meals. So while we were away at the weekend, we decided to make the most of the gas barbecue, and they've had a really clever idea actually. They line the underneath of it with foil so they can just take that out and change it, which I think is really clever, and I might do that with ours. Just saves all the stuff dropping through. So we had some of these, I think they're called coconut chicken flatties. They're basically just chicken fillets. They've got coconut, lime and chilli on them. We had some of these little lamb koftas, and we also had some halloumi skewers, which were really, really good. If you know me, you'll know I absolutely love halloumi. And then we served it with some little pizza dough balls, and they were like jalapeno covered, and you got a little dip with them, which was really good. And just a little bit of salad, and this was our first night's meal, and it was really nice. So I'm just doing some dinner for tonight, and I've got some cooked chicken that needs using up. So I've got that. These dough balls need to be used as well. Broccoli's on its way out. It's a real use up dinner. So I've got a tin of Campbell's condensed chicken, or Bachelor's, sorry, condensed cream of chicken soup. And I've got some potatoes boiling in there. These are like baby potatoes. So what I think I'm going to do is chop up the chicken and broccoli, put that in the sauce, or in the soup, add a few seasonings like some garlic powder, some onion powder, some black pepper. They'll just go in one side of the air fryer. And then I think I might put the potatoes in the other side and do like crispy potatoes with some chicken in a white sauce and some dough balls. So here we are served up. It's not the prettiest of dishes, but it does taste good, and it's used up everything that needed using up. So the broccoli, the chicken, I added some salt, pepper and onion granules and garlic into the sauce, crispy potatoes, and some of the little Pizza Express dough balls as well. So this is what is for dinner tonight. Just making some Subways for dinner with the Audi Subway rolls, which come in these packets if you have an Audi near you. And I've got 3 of the cheese and herb and 3 of the 7 grain, I think they are. Well, that was a big seagull that just flew past. I've just put some dry cured smoked ham. I put some Spanish chorizo, some salami and some mild cheddar slices. I just layer them up, and then what I'm going to do is close them up, pop them in the air fryer for around 3 or 4 minutes, and then they start to melt the cheese a little bit. It goes a little bit crispy, and they're really, really good, and they're a really good alternative to buying a Subway. So here they are out of the air fryer. This one has got the red hot buffalo wings in, red hot buffalo wing sauce should I say. Cheese has just started to melt, and they've gone crispy on top. They just go down really, really well. So for tonight's dinner we have got chicken curry, and I've mixed 2 of the Indie Grand sauces together just to combine the flavours. I always tend to get 2 different ones, and I'm just serving it with some boiled rice, and I just dropped a few onions and popped them in as well. Really simple, but those sauces are so good. Oh, chicken's on its way, and you can get those in Home Bargains, and they're really reasonable price as well. So this is what is for tonight's dinner. So another thing we tried while we were away were these Wagyu beef burgers from Audi, I believe they were. We just popped them on the barbecue and served them with some cheese and lettuce in brioche buns. And then we also did some chicken shawarma. It was like a wrap kit that I took with me, and we had some of that with leftover halloumi from the previous night, and we just shared. So we tried a bit of burger and a bit of chicken wrap. And you really can't beat some bacon for breakfast, or should I say brunch, by the time we had this. So I had a BLT wrap, bacon, lettuce, tomato and mayo, and Steve had some seeded bloomer bread with the same thing. So for tonight's dinner we have got chili con carne made with some mixed chicken and veg mince. It's this one from Tesco. I got it reduced to 50p, really good price, and it's got carrot, kidney beans and onion in it. And I used a chili like seasoning mix, kidney beans, onion, tomatoes, boiled rice and just some tortillas to go with it. And this is what's for tonight's dinner. So for tonight's dinner we have made a couple of homemade pizzas with the Audi ready roll pizza dough because it actually needed using up by yesterday, so we were kind of pushing it a little bit. Got some of the sausages that I got in Sainsbury's that had jalapeno in them, and I didn't realise they have a plastic casing, so I chopped them up and then realised you have to take like the plastic casing off of them. And they've really swollen up as well, they've got really big. There's mozzarella, there's salami, there's pepperoni and tomato puree and some pizza topping seasoning, and then they've got coleslaw, some skips and some grapes to go with it. So I'll show you it once I've put it on the plates. So here we are served up. Some of them have got feta on as well because I had a little bit of that needed using up as well. They've really puffed up nicely actually. I really recommend those pizza bases. And then just some skips, some coleslaw and some grapes just to go with it because I couldn't actually be bothered to cook up and chip. So just a nice and easy dinner for tonight.
to be who you wanna be. Maybe somewhere you think about me too.